Have you ever felt something pressing on your chest, even when no one is touching you? That feeling that arises when something inside you isn't at peace. That is guilt. An emotion as old as humankind. It appears in sacred texts, in myths, in modern psychology. A shadow, but also a teacher. In its darkest form, guilt can be a prison without bars. Those who carry it in excess live trapped in the past, punishing themselves over and over again for mistakes they can no longer change. It can lead to anxiety, depression, low self-esteem. As psychiatrist Viktor Frankl observed, "It is not suffering that destroys the human being, but suffering without meaning." But what if I told you that guilt can also be a guiding light, a reminder that you have a conscience, that you can evolve? When guilt is healthy and properly channeled, it becomes learning. It shows us that we transgressed a value, but it also pushes us to repair, to grow, to not repeat. In practice, it can motivate us to apologize, to look someone in the eyes and say, "I'm sorry, I was wrong." That humble act can heal wounds deeper than time. The ancient sages already knew this. In Buddhist texts, it is taught that recognizing the harm we cause and transforming it into compassion is part of the path to enlightenment. In Christian tradition, sincere repentance is the first step toward redemption. And in modern psychology, professionals like Brené Brown remind us that well-processed guilt connects us to empathy and responsibility. There are 4 ways guilt can manifest. Real guilt, when we know we've caused harm. False guilt, when we take on guilt that doesn't belong to us. Exaggerated guilt, when we magnify our mistakes. Projected guilt, when we blame others to avoid looking within. Recognizing them is part of our healing. How do we heal guilt? First, by listening to the emotion without judgment. Second, by naming what we feel. Third, by distinguishing between real and false guilt. Fourth, if it's real, repair. If it's false, release. Fifth, by learning to treat ourselves with the same compassion we offer to others. Healing guilt does not mean denying what happened. It means recognizing the mistake, taking responsibility, and from there, transforming ourselves. Because in the end, guilt doesn't come to destroy us, it comes to awaken us, to tell us, you can do it differently, to show us that we are still human, and that being human means having the ability to choose again. You are not alone. We have all felt guilt. What matters is learning to transform it. Let your guilt not be your punishment, but the beginning of your awakening. Guilt only teaches when the soul dares to look at it with truth and love. If this content touched you, please give me a like and share it. Other souls will thank you and mine too.